Colleges portion of the College Planner by Guided Path. Here's the dashboard of Andy Awesome. To the right, you'll notice this orange button will show the colleges that are currently listed for Andy Awesome. It is a working list. At the top, you'll notice a drop-down menu for colleges. Today, we're going to look at the guided search feature. The guided search feature allows the consultant or the student to apply filters to a search. This means that you can look at schools for size, major, academics, athletics, social experience, financial aid, and other categories. This is the General Information tab. This criteria, our filters, can be used to search for colleges. First, let's look at the general tagged list. These lists have been produced by Guided Path. We're going to scroll down and take a look at the U.S. News and World Report's Top 100 Liberal Arts Universities. Simply click that button and search. The list that will come up will be the U.S. News and World Report's latest Top 100 list for liberal arts universities. As we look at this list, it provides you the opportunity to see what schools are on the list, but secondly, to take a closer look. If you look here, you'll notice that in blue, there's a tab next to the College of the Holy Cross. That means that has been added already to Andy Awesome's list. Carleton has been added to his list and has been removed. Bowdoin College is on his Interested Colleges list. But as we begin to look more closely, and you want to look at a college, you can just click on the college, and that will populate the information from Guided Path. This information is also broken down in certain sections that will appear on the left. First, you'll see that Colgate University is a part of the FIS Guide. The FIS Guide is a book that was created to share with parents and families additional information about colleges and universities. There's no need to purchase the FIS Guide. It has already been loaded into the software. The FIS Guide gives some opportunities to talk about majors and overlap schools. It also gives a brief description of the university or college. The other information that applies here is general information, academic profile, admissions, and so on. The student or consultant can click to jump right to that information or can scroll down. Here, we're looking at the size of the population, a brief description of the college, and additional information, if provided by the college, to the College Planner by Guided Path. As we continue to scroll down, you'll notice that some information is missing, where other colleges will populate that information. The College Planner by Guided Path also now provides an opportunity to look at majors. These majors are broken down simply on the right by showing what degrees are offered and at what level. To the left, you can take a look at additional breakdowns for the college. We can go back to the guided search and search in another way. If we're looking more closely at university size or academic majors, we can take a look at what filter we can apply. We can clear all filters, and find perhaps some schools with an undergraduate size that is more to the liking of the student or family. So let's look at schools between 5,000 and 10,000. And let's also look at private nonprofit schools. We'll click the search feature. and the colleges with that criteria will be populated in front. This allows you to take a closer look, college per college, or simply add them to the list. For example, I may have already done research on Case Western Reserve University, so I'm just going to click it and add it to my list. We'll also get the opportunity to look at my college lists. This is an area for students and consultants to add colleges and move colleges around while they're in the investigative process. For example, Boston University. If we click to the left, we have the opportunity to see that the undergraduate size, the acceptance rate, it's in a major city, and it's a private non-for-profit. We can go back to the main information page by clicking this eye. As you get later down in the process, you and your consultant will discuss rankings of schools. If, for example, I'm getting close to preparing my applications, your consultant may ask you to rank your favorite schools. In this case, if Georgetown was number 1, I might move Georgetown to 1, BU to 2, Stanford to 3, and maybe Bowdoin to 4. If I've decided that I don't want to look at a school like Muhlenberg, I can move them over to not interested. Perhaps I want to look at, well, Andy also wouldn't look at Wellesley, but Andy also might look at the College of the Holy Cross. So we'll move the College of the Holy Cross here. This gives you the opportunity to move very easily between lists. So these are the simple features of the colleges section. Now let's look at what's called My Chances. The My Chances section shows a graph of your test scores and the test scores of those freshmen currently attending the colleges or universities on your lists. It allows you to give a comparison for reach, target, and likely schools as one point of your academic pre-college profile. The My Chances portion allows you just to show comparative graphs, not necessarily all the college information. So we'll start with Georgetown. Andy Awesome has entered his test scores in Guided Path. His scores are in blue. The mean score, or the middle 50%, is usually plotted somewhere in the middle. For Georgetown, it has not been plotted. So we look through at Georgetown, and it gives the breakdowns of ACT, SAT, and the new SAT. As we continue to scroll down, we have a comparative now of Boston University. The scores for Andy Awesome are pretty good for Boston University. We have what I call the red light district, the yellow light district, and the green light district. In order to have an appropriate profile, in most cases, students will want their scores to sit somewhere between the yellow and the green. Remember, this is just one component of the college profile. As we continue to scroll, we also see the unweighted GPA admission rate. This allows us to compare Georgetown, Stanford, and BU. So this is one easy tool that you can use to break down some information. We have some maps that you can pull up. We also have a list summary that allows you to take the information in PDF format. This is the dashboard. This is your college dashboard. It allows you to take a look at different variables of the lists that you currently have in front of you. There are many features in the College Planner by Guided Path, and we encourage you to explore all areas. As we get closer to the application season and decisions, your consultant will walk you through those areas. Again, if you have any questions, please contact your consultant. Thank you from McMillan Education.